Zdravím všechny, co jsem kanál, tady se vítejte u dalšího pokračování Genshinu. Dneska se vydáme dál questovat a za dalším pokračováním. A nejdřív si vyřešíme pár restů, který tady nastříhám v menších klipech, aby jsme dořešili pár mini restů před hlavní náplní dnešního videa. Takže vás tady nastříhám nějaký mini questíky. Enjoy! Shift mode. What would you like? 3 servings of go tigerfish to go, please. You got it. Hang on for a moment, they'll be ready soon. 3 servings? What is my Paimon? Who's for the last one? I was thinking we could visit Pervases. I mean, you mean gave us the 7 star lamps and the sensor, Pervases? Huh, that's right. He did say that he missed the taste of grilled tigerfish. Isn't he like God now? Even so, we can still pay our respects. Yeah, makes sense. Let's go see him. Last time we met Pervases there, the temple was in a sad state, that the treasure hoarders were gonna be in that area soon. Let's hope that statue hasn't been defaced. Yep, hold on to the now. Oh, these smell so nice. Oh, next stop. Okay. Pay respects to Pervases. Ze side story pro toho Xia, nebo jak se jmenuje, ten Defender of Demons, ten týpek. Ze Žáovy side story jsme se seznámili s Pervasesem, mimo jiné. A tohle je takový addendum, takový epilog. Hi, Zhao. Why are you here? Are you here to see Pervases as well? I was just passing through. What are you two doing here? We're here to see Pervases. Aw, but this place isn't as much of a mess as last time. There's a temple here and a statue too. Why does anyone come to maintain this place? Perhaps this place has been forgotten. How could people forget something like this? The Yakshas are heroes who defended Liyue Harbor. Zhao, are you angry? No. The Yakshas did not perform their duty for any form of recognition. Let's not talk about that sad stuff right now. Grilled tigerfish first. And if you want to have some, we can give you half of our share each. It's fine. Help me! Help me! Did you hear that? There, someone's calling for help. Let's go! Hey, what about the grilled tigerfish? Paimon hasn't eaten yet. Save the person in danger.
Yeah, let's play. My apologies.
Done. Thank you, mighty Adeptus. Thank you, mighty hero. What are the odds? We meet again. You know us? Yep, he certainly does. How could I forget you? Oh, you're I'm 1 Yun. Don't you remember me? Yeah, I remember you. Ah, good. I was just getting ready to make an offering at the temple of the Yaksha Pervases. But not long after I entered the mountains, I was set upon by those treasure hoarders. Thank you for saving me. Wait a moment. What were you going to do at the Pervases temple? Were you planning to do something bad? No, I wouldn't dream of it. Then what were you planning to do? I wanted to restore the temple. My plan today was to closely examine the temple's current condition and arrange for the purchase of the appropriate materials. I never expected to be targeted halfway by treasure hoarders and forced to flee. But as I ran, I lost my way. And as for the rest, you know what happened. Let's speak further in there. Right, this is hardly the place for conversation. Let's go to the temple first. We'll speak there. Go, I have other things to handle. What? Are you a coward? And he's gone. I don't have to be relevant to this story. So, boom. This temple is just a terrible state. Alright, mister, where did you suddenly get the idea to come and fix this temple? Well, that's a long story. Back when I was pretending to be an adeptus, I gathered a lot of resources to help me keep up the act. Remember how I swore to do good after that adeptus taught me a lesson? Well, after I returned, I was planning to destroy all those materials of mine. But then I had a different thought. Rather than destroying all this information and materials, wouldn't it be better to write up my code of charlatanry and share it with others? Then, that way I can help others to see through scams and cheaters. To my surprise, the guidebook I wrote proved helpful to a lot of people. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs said that it was very useful. They even provided me some additional scam countermeasures to add to the stuff I've written myself. To that end, they paid me a pretty hefty sum. Apart from that guidebook, I'm currently planning to write a book about the Vigilant Yaksha. Its purpose, of course, is to share the stories of the Vigilant Yaksha with as many people as possible. That way, I'll be able to put the folklore knowledge I possess to good use. As for this temple to Praxis, I discovered it while I was compiling material for this second book. I found sources saying that this temple was built by our forebears to remember the Yaksha Praxis. But I never expected to find the temple in such a state of despair. When I returned and thought about it, I decided to fund the repairs of this temple from my own pocket. After all, I too was guided back to the right path by an adeptus. I suppose repairing this temple can be considered atonement for my previous wrongdoings. Sounds genuine enough. What do you think, Lumina? Sounds kinda genuine. Though that said, you have tried to fool us before. What do you mean, kinda? I am being genuine. 100% genuine. Fine, think whatever you like. If you don't trust me, then come back once the work has started. You'll see. Hi, Praxis. The pillars are rotten. The place is terrible. The pillars are rotten, the planks are broken. At least the statue is still fine. Why hasn't anyone come to fix this place? I don't know. Ale snad to bude vypadat pěkně. Hodně se od tebe slibuju, kámo, tak snad se jeden měsíc update vrátím a bude to tu vypadat líp. Snad. Not that one. So, thing number 1 complete. Byli jsme povoláni k inazumský Katrin. Musím se zeptat ohledně nějakého obrázku. Would you know anything about this map picture? Judging by the topography, I would say that there's some place on Sarah Island. Probably. Wow, how could you tell? The guys commissioned several expeditions to Sarah Island in the past. The adventurers who accepted those commissions would bring us intel on the island in the form of reports. Unfortunately, manpower issues have prevented us from launching a full-scale expedition invasion, so we're stuck sending a few adventurers here and there to explore the area. I'm afraid that this limits the extent to which I can continue helping you to analyze this map. However, I do know someone who might have more to do with Sayre Island than me. His name is Oda Taro. I have heard that his ancestors used to live on Sayre Island, before migrating here for various reasons. Speaking of which, he did come to the guild some time back to hire some adventurers who would accompany him to Sayre Island to see the place. You can ask him about this map. With any luck, he might know something about it. Thank you. Find Oda Taro. Hey. When will I find someone who will accompany me back there? Would you know anything about this map? Are you an adventurer with the guild? Can they find those spirited people? No, I'm just a passing traveler. Nothing, no one special. Huh, fine then. What is this map you spoke of? Now let me see. This... How could it be? What did you see? Isn't this Sayride Island? That it is. Ding ding ding! Correct answer! Yeah, that it is. Ha, is it really? I just guessed. Although my ancestors once lived on Sarah, and that was a very long time ago. By the time we came to my generation, we had no longer any impression on our old home. Although we have left all we have left in the house are 3 landscape paintings of the island. So why do you want to go back? Well, it's still my hometown, is it not? I feel like I have to go see it, no matter what. Unfortunately, I'm pretty busy running my business at the moment, so I have no time. Additionally, I have some trouble finding adventurers willing to escort me to Sarah Island. So I went with option B, putting up a commission at the Adventurers Guild. Hopefully some adventurers can help me go to Sarah Island, find the 3 places shown in those paintings, take a few pictures with the camera, and bring those pictures back to me. But no one's picked up that commission thus far. I can go there for you. Would you really? That would be amazing. As for payment, you need not worry. I will have it ready for you for sure. Well then, traveler, I'll be counting on you, including the map you brought that will make 4 locations to take pictures of. Well then, traveler, please head to these 4 locations and snap those pictures with a camera. Take pictures. Picture committee said island. 1, 2, 3, and 4. To je ten elektrický. A to jsem si myslel, že bude s ním pokoj. Oh well. Že tady je hodně vysoké místo, tak začneme od tamtud. Now let's look at the pictures. Picture committee Sarah Island 1. Není to pohled na to, kde jsem? Ne, to je tamto. Tohle je třeba přesně ten pohled. Prostě. Tohleto je co víc chcete? Ha! Tohle se počítalo, prej. Tak když jsem povedl ten, tak tohle vezmu asi odzadu. Takže předposlední, tady je vidět ta věc na klíč, ta Shrine of Fate, nebo nějak tak. Tak se hlásím zase zpátky tady z vrcholu, ze kterého jsem to vyhlížel. A ukázalo se, že ta shrine je velice blízko. Je přímo tam. Tam za mnou, za tím portálem, prostě tam vzadu. Přímo tamhle. Vyloženě jsem na to koukal. Takže teď, když jsme našli ten poznávací bod, který jsem chtěl najít, tak teď můžeme začít pózovat. Jako ta shrine je hodně blíž, než na tom obrázku. Ale taky tam vůbec není ta loď. Ale sure. Wow, that's it. Ona vyloženě tam na tom obrázku absolutně není ta loď a ta je přes celý ten obrázek najednou. A ta shrine je asi 2x větší než na tom obrázku, takže ta se prostě přiblížila. Jako já nevím, jestli se prostě udělal kontinentální posun. A tady někde není zlomový bod, takže se tady to místo, kde stojím a ta shrine prostě přiblížili. Ale pej asi jo. Obrázek číslo 3. V pořadí. To je jinak 2. Pohled na tady ten ostrov, ten kočičí ostrov z tohohle úhlu, tady je takhle ten strom, takhle ten velký dutej. Je tohle close enough for you? Jej, tohle se počítá. A teď poslední obrázek, zpátky na začáteční hlavolám. Tady ty dva útesy z nějakého úhlu. Vyloženě prostě odsuď, zhruba z téhle vejšky. To ani nemůže být z nižší vejšky, protože tam pak nesouhlasí ostatní věci. No, konečně. Sláva, nazdar výletu. Of course, wonderful to me. I can't tell where these places are at all. It doesn't seem that these three locations have changed a lot since our family left. I wonder if Miss Swijatoshko will recognize them. Oh, I doubt it. She's also from Sarah Island? More accurately, she isn't the same boat. She's in the same boat as me. Our ancestors both lived there. Actually, there's a lot of us here in Izumy whose ancestors were once natives of the island, you know? So why did you all move away? I don't really remember anymore. It was a very long time ago. I think it might have been the crazy storms, or to prevent smuggling and illegal border crossing. Whatever the case, the shogunate arranged for the inhabitants of the islands to come to Narukami Island. Well, that's neither here or there anymore. This is for you as a thanks. I wish I could go there in person sometime, but I all got the business to take care of. On the other side of homesickness. Farmer's treasure. Simon Jiro, son of the farming family, dreams of finding the treasure, but is met with unexpected crisis instead. Ah, my Jiro's back. You little brat. You're the second I was fighting off for her excellency I got to have. And top of it all, you don't even have the right to me. Jiro's been working hard. Entirely so, I fear. Wait, what do you mean? It means you're an old Malderby there. This kid has always been kind of failing for his fibs. No, not me. I always see through his little eyes. I bet he ran away to have his own little adventures because that army life was hard, boring, and dangerous. Just like you when you were young. Lazy, impatient, and feckless, but a bond for good brag, like men all the same. Hey, why'd you start trashing me like me all of a sudden? Let him speak for himself. What happened? Well, it's a long story. Huh, you're an embarrassment. Ha! The what now was nonsense. I'm sure to call you my son. Just get out of here and don't come back. I'm just glad I'm glad you didn't lose a limb, Jiro. Though to be honest, you are really hilarious. Wow, the guys. Wow, that you really hate him. Well, we're just glad you came back. After all, you had to join the army because of a little crime you committed. Ever since you left, neither only you and the kind village chief have been able to protect you. You got to learn to look out for yourself. How you choose a path wisely, have to assess the risks. You're a clever kid, but that's not enough when you're away from home. You need to be cautious. Alright, that's enough nagging, you old fossils. Oh, but your boy now is a bath and good rest. Paimon heard you mentioned I committed a little crime. So, about his being a deserter. Thanks for reminding us about that, but I'll just say this. Don't underestimate the wisdom of us farming folk, youngster. Did I mention that the place where you found the treasure was actually a granary where ancient farmers stored their surplus grain? Back when I was a kid, there was common knowledge that such things existed. But over time, ignorant adventurous city people mispronounced its name. One wrong and they snowballed into another. Eventually, a granary became a treasury. Not that it didn't make sense. Food is priceless treasure to us in times of war, after all. The principle we will follow for this whole deserted business is the same. How exactly can these things be treated as the same? Metaphorically, of course. As long as we can still afford to, we won't give up a young person to war. Don't worry, the old man and I will hide this child as well. Those who are ridden of the storm will kick him out of the house again. He can find himself a decent job. Ah, silly me, I talked so much it will have to be our payment out. Since my own son isn't worth pinning my hopes on, I'll hand our heirloom blade over to you. Please accept this prize as a family heirloom, Fairloom, of ours as a wear-a-guild for his life. I hope that the path ahead won't render this blade bloodstained, youngster. Oh, it certainly will. I wouldn't worry about this blade so blunt as nearly back into a billet. Turned back into a billet. Old woman, don't show disrespect to our heirloom blade. Come, take this drawing with you as well. See? This is how our blade used to look like. Look at that beautiful pattern. The smooth arc. The lovely cross-section and sharp edge. Alright. How long are you to caress that artwork, huh? Give the gift already. Take good care of them, youngster. Alright, take our heirloom armor too. I was gonna give it to Ichiro, but he's also good for nothing, so it's yours. Jeez, stop it! Can you see how this armor is practically dripping rust? You're embarrassing yourself. You're too kind, but your gifts are more than enough already. Alright then. Thank you once again, youngster from a foreign land. I wish you good fortune in your adventure ahead. Underground, overrated? Simon Heirloom Blade. Ah, it's you. I'm sorry about the treasure and for having caused you so much trouble. Anyway, thank you for your help. Welcome to reach out to me. I won't leave my house again after what happened. How are you doing lately? Not bad, all thanks to you. The Tenio Commission been asking about my whereabouts as well. Good thing Dad covered for me. He somehow went and got a certificate saying I was unfit for service. Of course the name on it says Simon Katsumi. That was quite expensive, at least I don't have to worry about being treated as a deserter. Well. There it is. Diagram how to make the sword Amenoma Kageuchi. Zm. A k tomu se podíváme do naší Serenity poty. Že tam máme univerzální místo pro všechno. Oh, there it is. Amenoma Kageuchi. První inazumský meč, který se dá vyudělat. After casting elemental skill, gain one succession seed. This effect can be triggered once every 5 seconds. This seconds up to 3 successions make this simultaneously. After using elemental burst, all successions are consumed and it gets nearly 6 energy for each. A blade custom made for a famed samurai who could strike down a Tengu warrior, known for their incredible agility in midair. Jen tak těch elektrostonů na to mám. Well, let's make it. Ding. Boom. Amenoma Kageuchi. Je Inazuma signature na tomhle přívěšku na konci. Ta jednostranná katanovitá čepel s tím černým dorezením na blokování z druhé strany. Má to být atak a atak procentáž, jako to sekundární. Což má Black Sword na crit rate. Ale tohle pro ní sedělo. Ten meč víc slušel, protože je z Inazumy a dělá tu katanovitý movie. Ale má to tak a ne crit rate. Kolik má crit rate s tím mečem? 80%. Yep. Tohle to tvoří 25, že by to spadlo z 80 na 55. Jo. Well. Shit.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Tady na to mám crit rate 20. Odkud přichází ten crit rate? Tady je 6, tady je 4, už je tady 10, tady je skoro další 10 a tady je další 10. Všechno tohle to má crit rate jako sekundér, OK. Crit rate, crit rate, crit rate, crit rate. Tady to nemá crit rate, ten co dává je jako hlavní. OK. Já mám Blizzard Strayer, takže... Opponent affected by cryo, their crit rate is increased by 20%. Takže z 80 na 100%. A pokud je ještě frozen, ještě s vodou, tak je to ještě se crit rate increase dalších 20. Má tak jako takovej čistotní. Bože, to jsou 90ky. Všichni mají hodně. Jean má stejně, a to je na 70 a nekoncentruje se na atak. To zkusím dát minimálně na chvíli, jak s tím bude vypadat. Takže ten. Require to inazumský věci. Poprvé použiju tyhle ty materiály. Ding.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Oh no, I don't have one of these. Can't I buy? Ono balíček 3. Ding ding. Zrum. Yeah, I guess he's up ready. Oh. Your deeds on Sarah Island has been reported to me by Miss Eiko. You've done very well. But back on topic, the guild has raised a commission of even greater difficulty that when you accomplish on Sarai. I wonder if you'd be interested. Even harder to say, something like increasing danger? You consider that sort of commission difficult? I suppose I should take that into account next time. Regardless, it's not that sort of commission. The person who commissioned this quest is Miss Sumida. As for details, it might be best for you to get them straight from her. Well then, ad astra Abyssosque. I await the completion of your next feat. Hello there, might you be the illustrious Lumina? The illustrious? I am Lumina, yes. And Paimon's the illustrious Paimon. Alright then, so tell me, have you ever obtained the mightiest sword in the village? I have the Harbinger of Dawn, though that's a Mondstadt sword, so that doesn't count. Yeah, Harbinger of Dawn that points towards victory. Yeah, didn't we get that sword from Kaya that one time? Triumphant Harbinger of Dawn that points towards victory. That doesn't sound very strong. Maybe even a bit too deliberately so. Still, have you led your life surrounded by beautiful men and ladies? Well then, did you defeat the giant dragon not long after your story began? Or perhaps did you get wrapped up in some crisis upon which the survival of a nation hung? Have you faced off against an elite antagonistic force with a numbered ranking scheme? Well, That sounds awfully... To zní až příliš podezřel specifický. What do you mean by not long after your story began? Or are you perhaps in fact a traveler from Lure, just like the main character in Flowers for Princess Fischl? Huh? I can't feel that the sense of destiny that a protagonist should have from you. You know, when Catherine said it was going to be harder, did she mean that communicating was going to be harder? So about your commission! My name is Sumida. As for my pen name, I haven't finished thinking about it. I have plans for my nickname, and I have plans to take part in this year's This Novel is Amazing! As such, I need a reliable adventurer to making a trip to Tsurumi Island. Tsurumi Island? That's it. That's right. And that's the one. Now, the name of the novel is my working title for this novel is currently The Chronicles of the Sea of Fog. The broad stroke of its plot are as such: a nameless young lady and her adventurers in a nation shrouded in perpetual fog. The plot details are currently still in the works, but my eventual goal is to write an epic novel that can move hearts and souls, like the Kino's Travels. It's the very same Kino's Travels, in which an outlander named Kino, who doesn't quite fit in anywhere, strides across many strange lands. She meets all sorts of people, and she is drawn into all kinds of wicked plots and all matter of cruel wars. Yet each one of their adventures shall someday coalesce into shining gold. Paimon doesn't quite get it, but it does sound like she's talking about you, Lumina. So, but your commission again. Alright, sorry, I got off topic again. I'm so distractible. Actually, I've been reflecting on that habit of mine. It seeps into my writing as well, to the point where I once wrote over 20 pages before getting to the point. Šmarja, to nesnáším. At that time, I wanted to use the legend of the Kitsune Saigu, ushering people into the underground halls of Araomi to save them from disaster. As for basis for a tale, it must be found by the people of Hanamizaka. So, what do you mean need to be on Tsurumi Island? My bad. So, please go to Tsurumi Island and find a way to bring a Mashiro back to me. It's a traditional instrument of a civilization native to the island, which has been lost for several millennia. And why do I need one? The fictional, obviously, plot of the Chronicles of the Sea of Fog, working title. Jsem přesně říkal prostě working title. Jsem přesně prostě říkal, že the name of my novel, working title, The Chronicles of the Sea of Fog, a ona to teďkon tam jsem dala sama. Jsem to předpověděl. Takes place on Tsurumi when a nameless young lady sets a fun upon it. Let's go, Lumina! They hear my strange sound, but it's actually the sound of a traditional Mashuhiro recording in folk taste. So I'll describe the sound of my new Mashuhiro. You actually stayed on topic, and I'm breathless. She was about to go off some tangent on us, standing to Mashuhiro to write a novel about it. Wouldn't a doodle of weight do just fine if you need to describe the sound it makes? Writing is a serious endeavor. You must treat the things you are describing with utmost respect. For example, if you wish to describe bell thunder, you must go to Musojin Gorge to experience it. That's the only way you can maintain authenticity and credibility. That sounds dangerous for your health. True, and I almost died back then too. Jsem to předpověděl. It sounds dangerous for your health. A prostě fakt, že if I understand the Kaya to get me out of there, it sounds like I was going awry. I was able in a few days I rescued this video and it was all purple. Now that I think about it, in fact everything I threw up was purple. Might have been a result my only gave me able to see in purple all the time. Somehow I got too much lavender melon to eat. Now that you mention it, that's true. I shouldn't compare and contrast the two experiences. In any case, this letter is for you. Pass it to the man Kama Rito and who'll take you to Tsurumi Island. Please, this novel is amazing! Grand prizes at stake. So where is the Kama? Rito! Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What is it? Sumida sent us. Give us a letter to Kama. Kama reads the letter carefully. Another one, huh? Another? It's nothing. Since Lady Sumida has recommended you, I have no complaints. Are you ready to go to Sumida Island? Yeah. Then let us go with the weather remains clement. Boarding Kama's boat, you arrive at Surumi Island. We're at Surumi Island, the Wow, so this is Surumi Island? This looks really sad. What's with this huge fog anyway, too? A most unique environmental phenomenon. Kama, do you know that? What is it again? Tomoshihiro? Yeah, that's it. Kama, do you know where I should start looking? If he knew, Sumida wouldn't need our help. This is so annoying. Does Paimon have to do everything herself? I think you're forgetting who does the actual heavy lifting around here. It's best you enter through the great gate over there, lest you get lost in the fog all too easily. I will wait for you here. Oh, to je ten ostrov, který jsme ještě neprozkoumali, že jo? Look for me once you secure the Masahiro. I will send you back. Yep. To je ten ostrov. Konečně nějaký quest, kde jsme se sem dostali. Tsurumi Island. A jsme vyplivnutí 20 metrů od téhletý velké věci, takže si ji samozřejmě bupnem. Den. Pop. The world opens to those before those with noble hearts. Yes, we know. Ding! O, stejný mist jako u té cave věci. Nope, I have no extra. Hey, Continental Explorer, Tsurumi Island. Is that the Great Gate that Kama talked about? If I remember correctly, we were told that we have to pass through to not get lost. Teleport waypoint unlocked! Do těchhle zalézají ty normální, ty elektrosíly si vytvářejí svoje vlastní. Ding! Achievement. Dun. Ooh, Mount Kana. A trail teleportu kolem. Feels like we've gotten our bearings now, huh? Yep, even though the fog hasn't dissipated yet, really. Eh? There's a kid over there. Do Inazumy kids run off into the desert islands to play when they've got time on their hands? You can ask if he knows anything about the Masahiro. Great idea. Ještě. Někoho se zeptáme, ale na tom ostrově nikdo není. No, tak na někoho náhodou narazíme. Hi, mysterious young boy. Don't you know about the Masahiro? Yikes! I didn't mean to scare you. You're an outlander? And you've got a little floating girl with you too. That's awesome. I haven't seen any outlanders in so long. Paimon's not a little girl or whatever. Paimon's Paimon. Which is a little girl. And who are you? My name's Rue. Oh, I'm Skyla. Okay, Lumina. Now, either way, the important thing here is to ask about the whereabouts of the Masahiro. No, we've got to figure out the littler person is here. How many years old are you, Rue? What does years old mean? That's the number of years that have gone by since you were born. The number of years? Let me count. Several thousand, maybe? I can't remember anything more specific. How do you count a year, if I might ask? A year passes whenever I hear the thunder, of course. Just like everyone else counts it. What? Hold just a minute. It's me to say that the Sumerian civilization has vanished for several millennia now. And his way of counting years is so weird too. It's probably because they can see the sun and the moon, or the moon due to the giant fog. Also, either way, let's hear what the kid has to say. Still, you've come at exactly the right time, too. Today's the day of our big ceremony. But Kapatsir will definitely be pleased to have a new and rare guest taking part. Who's that? My good friend. So there'll be a ceremony? Sounds like a lot of fun. Exactly. Everyone tells me that'll be the star of the show this time, too. But we'll need to do some things before the ceremony can start. Either way, Lumen up, Paimon, come with me. It seems a little weird, but let's follow along. What do you get? Traverse through the fog door. Get used to Tsurumi's Island's odd weather. Right, tam něco dalšího. God damn it. Jo, tohle. Light up the Tsurumi Island. Alright. Už možná vím, proč tohle ten quest měl tu svoji vlastní lištu u sebe. Protože to bude ohledně celého tohohle ostrova. A já úplně tak nevím, jestli teďkon je čas a místo na to se tím zabývat. Protože to bude samo sobě na celkem dlouho a bude to hodně detailní. Projížďka vším možným. Takže uděláme to po kouskách. A pokud si vzpomenu, tak na začátku každého dílu udělám kus, dokud to nebude hotový. A pokud je každý velký ostrov takový, jaký je, tak tu někde bude i nějaký boss pro tenhle ostrov. A toho najdeme a zavraždíme. Takže to asi nechám při tom. Done. Takže s tady tím vyřešeným puzzlem se s vámi loučím z tohohle segmentu. Ze segmentu Sidequestu. Nebo ze segmentu miniquestu, abych měl terminologii správnou. Tak se rozlučíme ze sekce miniquestu, kde budeme pokračovat ten miniquest na začátku příštího dílu. A pustíme se do hlavního jádra věci pro tenhle díl, který bude možná trošku delší. Takže předávám slovo sobě po někde do budoucna. Vítám vás u hlavního segmentu, který následuje je mini-quest segment. A v tomhletom hlavním segmentu se budeme věnovat hlavní věci tohohle videa, což je... Což je charakter side story, což budeme dělat v dnešním dílem. Nebude to celý tím o mini-questech, ale projedeme si celý side story quest o nějakém charakteru. A stejně jako v Lewis jsem tu udělal tady ten jeden pattern a začneme hned po třetím aktu si projedeme Archona. Takže to, co budeme přesně dělat, je Raiden Shogun, akt 1. Imperatrix Umbrosa. Ding!
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Go to the statue of the present god. Also, claim do příště. Procházíme si tak Inazuma City jeden den a obhlížíme si město a všechny jeho zákoutí a co kdo kde dělá a jak se jim daří. Když tu náhle uslyšíme nějaký commotion. Nějaký grupový výřečnosti před určitou sochou. Tak zajdeme blíž a půjdeme zjistit ze zvědavosti, co se děje.
If the Tenryou Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now. I hope you can understand.
Proxy clan head?
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hi.
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Are you mocking me?
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Ippe. Sounds like you're having some trouble?
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun and carrying out any duties she assigned. But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do. We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder.
I hear that the storm represents the Shogun's will.
Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
Není Inazuma celý tohoto souostroví náhodou? Jenom tak, just a thought.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us?
Are you really scared of her?
Nuh-uh! She lost to us. Paimon's not scared. Why would Paimon be scared?
Jo, ona prohrála s námi, vůbec neprohrála s její kamarádkou Jai Miko, se kterou emočně prohrála doopravdy.
Paimon's just, a little concerned that she might be angry. Yeah, that's all. Just a little concerned.
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the Almighty Shogun's will to falter before.
Considering Liu as god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going to get worse.
That seems like a valid concern.
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryou Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and when it arrives.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryou Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujo clan has lost control over the other clans.
Neříkej. Obzvláště když hlava toho klanu byl hodně velký zrádce a hlavní warrior Kujo klanu, Kujo Sara, byla totálně zavražděna, tak jako to trošku udělá zoubek.
Why is that?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma. Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the almighty Shogun hands down her decree.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has to be done.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through. But now?
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of the clan, I'm failing to quell the unrest.
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns. The Kujo clan can't cope with any more instability in its current state.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. Mustn't cause any more issues for him. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He's the only one capable of taking charge of the situation now.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryou Commission's internal issues is in our best interest as well.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll handle this by myself.
Oh, okay. Take care then. Come back soon.
A to je naposledy, co jsme ho viděli.
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryou Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off, right?
Yes.
If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
What if they found out that it's all because of us? It made the situation worse. Maybe you can invite her out for a while.
Huh? You can actually do that?
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will depend on what mood she's in.
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you?
Jo, ty se k tomu ani nepřiblíží. Ty se k tomu hlavním dveřím k její komnatě absolutně nepřiblíží. Ty nás prostě poplácají po zádech, hodně štěstí a schovají se domů. Ty prostě zabednějí dveře a prostě budou koukat dalekohledem z okna, co se stane.
You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest.
Would it? Nebudou jí náhodou vidět jako předtím, jako bezcitnou tyranskou osobu, který se mají bát? I'll try.
Thank you very much. I owe you one. Again.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolating, right?
Oh yeah! Její nejlepší kamarádka.
Let's take a trip to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Imperative Sumbros Act 1. Reflections on Mortality. Což... jako... zajímavý název. Nebudu příliš špekulovat. A prostě se do toho rovnou vrhnem. Look for Miko. Že by před velkým stromem? Kde by asi mohlo být významnější místo v celé této zóně? Ahoj, Liško.
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me?
Yes, I was.
What a smooth talker. Though your eyes do not lie as convincingly as your tongue. You came because you need my help, didn't you? Still, your answer has put me in a good mood. So tell me, what is the matter?
Raiden Shogun has taken time off and there's this giant storm heading for Inazuma City at the moment.
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
Oh, the Tenryou Commission is also needing her attention because they're crumbling as we speak, and Raiden Shogun needs to officially decommission them from leading.
Alright. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway. Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically.
What?
Yep. Her temperament has changed?
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike. The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her.
Wow.
Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving. Oh, I could hardly bear to see her that way.
Wow.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
It's not beyond realm of possibility.
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you. A seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being?
You're saying she's fine, right?
For now.
I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention. So there is no reason to disturb her. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat.
Maybe she's gone stir crazy.
I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see?
Do it for the people of Inazuma who really want their help. Or for A, I guess. I don't know. Je tohle pravý kvíz, nebo to stejně se line-upne do jedné odpovědi, která bude buď ta druhá, ale bude to jedno, anebo to bude třetí odpověď a ani jedna z těchto odpovědí není ta správná. Do it for the people of Inazuma, because they're gonna fucking riot if you don't settle this situation.
I like that answer.
Thank you. It sounds very sensible. Zní jako preventnout, aby se lidi nezbouřili a neobratili celý ostrov vzhůru nohama, protože se blíží bouře a celá Kanjou, celá ta Tenryou Commission tím Kujou klanem prostě to budou chtít zbourat.
Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
Thanks, Miko!
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
Okay. Thank you, Miko. Já si ještě vypučím ten strom. 7. Pár jsem mi sebral, ale moc ne. So back to Tenchukaku. Oh.
The Almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
I have the passage. We seek passage.
We've got a pass permit from Miko.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourselves. Guji-ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the Almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone. Wait, this is authentic.
It would be a little difficult to forge it.
Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way. Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
We will try.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
Maybe. Je to v skutku velká budova. Třeba se jí po bitvě stalo něco, co jí sužuje a dělá rozpaky, tak teďkon přemítá.
How did you get in?
Zeptal jsem se a použil slůvko prosím.
Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means!
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude.
Is everything okay?
That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
To první okýnko mi něco připomnělo. A teďko nad tím přemýšlím, jak se to vlastně zlajnuje. Protože ona technicky za to existuje dvakrát. Jednou tady, on the Mortal Coil, a pak po druhý její praví a v té Euthymie, prostě v té Plane of Thunder. Takže její pravý já byl tam a její puppet, prostě její loutka byla tady. Jakože reálná i fejková najednou, jako ne úplně skutečná. Takže teďka přemýšlím, jestli by schodila svoje pravé já z té Plane of Thunder sem, anebo jestli by to udržovala tu přes loutku, tak jestli ta loutka by měla svoje vlastní myšlenky, nebo jestli by její síla, jak se snižuje její síla, tak jestli ztrácí kontrolu nad tou loutkou, nebo už nemůže udržovat tohoto status quo, nebo to rozpoložení dvou jejich osobností, jako takhle. Protože říkali, že slábne, že slábla už nějakou chvíli a pak jsme jí totálně dali na frak, což jí určitě nepomohlo se udržováním síly. Takže je možný, že už začíná být příliš slabá na to, aby udržovala tuhleto dvojnictví s tou loutkou a začíná být afektovaná věcma sama. Do puppets really need rest and relaxations?
This body has no need of rest, but I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing. But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this.
Why not put... Everyone's worried and wants to see you and hear your orders. Why not put their minds at rest?
I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
What do you mean by that?
Je tvoje energie udržovaná v zóně téhletý budovy a jakmile pustíš tu budovu, tak se sesuneš na zem? Nebo něco takového?
It has been forbidden. Please refrain from making me talk any further.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Are you malfunctioning? Tohle je v podstatě prašť jako uhoď, ale je to jiný z toho úhlu pohledu, jako co je hlavní. Jestli je spíš jako, že lidská, anebo jestli je více jako stroj, který jenom vypadá jako člověk. A jako z toho, jak říkala, pokud ona chce restovat, tak já půjdu taky restovat, tak a z toho, jak vysvětlila, jak ty puppet věci fungují a že Skyrim už je taky puppet, tak myslím, že jsou spíš jako když puppet jako stroj, takže asi spíš z tohohle filozofického úhlu to zkusím. Have you malfunctioned?
Ah, it's you two. It's been a while. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Oh. Takže má prostě dvojí osobnost, jak jsem říkal. Že A a Raiden Shogun jsou dvě separátní osoby, v podstatě. Hi. How? Nemůže s námi mluvit prostě přes vysílačku.
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions.
Damn.
Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting.
So that's what she meant by forbidden, huh?
As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time.
Jo, ale jestli to zabere desetiletí nebo století, tak to bude celkem k ničemu.
But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No, she was
Wow.
not created to ever be turned off. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity.
Wow, you're so strict with yourself.
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Já, takže už to myslím chápu. Už myslím chápu ten sekundární problém od toho primárního jejího přemítání nad tím, jak pojmout tu eternity a tím přemýšlením a odpočíváním. Myslím, co ona tady přemýšlí nad tím, jak prostě dělat věci dál, tak v podstatě ta Raiden Shogun dole v té budově v podstatě ona v podstatě nemění názory podle toho, jak ona mění názor, protože jsou v podstatě skoro doslova dvě separátní entity. A ona má jenom administrátorský přístup na její software a může tam měnit nějaký ty její funkce a odůvodňování a co dělat. Ale ona tu loutku vytvořila tak, aby dělala v podstatě určitý task, což je udržovat věčnost. A teďkon v podstatě přemýšlí nad věčností, aby podle mě přišla s tím správným úhlem pohledu, jak odůvodnit tu věčnost, ale nebýt jako předtím. Jako mít prostě zabavování těch visionů a blokování všech a blokování příjezdů a odjezdů všech. Aby se jako ta Raiden Shogun tam dole do toho nevrátila, protože když by jí v podstatě zapnula ty systémy, tak by v podstatě znova zakázala visiony, znova zakázala vyplouvat a připlouvat. Protože to je její pojem věčnosti. A ona podle mě teďkon přemýšlí, jak v podstatě udržet ten její pojem věčnosti, což je v jejich pravidlech, ale zároveň jí přimět vidět tu věčnost v jiném úhlu, aby ten nový úhel jí nepřinucoval uzavírat všechno jako předtím. Takže už to začínám chápat a je to docela oříšek, když v podstatě to hardcodenulo, že prostě to je hlavní pravidlo a nemůže s tím moc nic dělat. Tak jak vyřešíš ten problém? To mě vážně zajímá.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled.
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
You want to tell about the storm and the Tenryu Commission?
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
You can fix it, right?
Odsud z téhle subdimenze určitě ne.
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it.
Seems a little arbitrary.
Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things. Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
That's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
Any progress on the eternity thoughts? How to affect her programming?
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
How about you come with us and get a change of pace?
Hmm?
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
Yeah, who knows what's gonna happen?
You mean, leave the plane of Euthymia?
You haven't left in a long time, I'll bet. You haven't left in a long time, haven't you?
It's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since you're inviting me, a change of pace might well be nice.
Cool.
All right then. I'll come out for a while. Oh,
Sure.
Since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
Zní to trošku oficiálně business only. Raiden Shogun. Tak, prostě A.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guides.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Wow.
Show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go!
Sure. Dun 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 dun. Well, go on and walk with A. Mám to udělat? Mám? A ještě než to pravděpodobně udělám, tak zkontroluji, jestli je všechno OK. Tak všechno OK. Well, já to udělám. You want to walk with A? Then I shall give you one. Boom. A ještě dám tuhle svoji grupu a let's walk. Chcete, aby si s ní prošel, tak se s ní projdu. I když ji budu muset rychle přehodit na někoho jiného, protože pravděpodobně bude stejně vyspawnovaná na těch svých místech. Prostě jdeme Lumina s A, prostě tady jdou vedle sebe, prostě tudy, tohoto cestu a ty Guardians jako, wait, is that? A já jsem, hello! Prostě, pro jistotu. Prostě jenom všichni se
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it.
Aha.
The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Hi.
Is the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Neříkej.
Almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
A tak proč jsme my tady? My jsme ji sem přivedli. My jsme šli celou tu cestu od toho hlavního hradu až sem a prostě nikoho z nás nenapadlo, co se může stát. Doesn't the Shogun normally patrol these parts every now and then?
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
After all, tohle je A, ne Raiden Shogun. A S A jsme se zatím neměli šanci poznat. Tak se zkusíme seznámit. Ne jako s Raiden Shogun, ale s A.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, A.
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic.
Až na to, že už se netisknou.
Wait a second. A, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either?
Řekni to, prosím.
Anyway,
No.
you seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling?
Food?
I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Prostě, můžete tam doběhnout. No way. We are going for a walk? Tak si půjdeme for a walk. Hi. Tohle vůbec není intimidating.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk? Sounds like the odd one out.
Jako taky jsem si z toho všimnul, ale jako neříkal bych nic o
It
tom.
might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience.
Takže by si mohl říct a change of pace?
For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango
Okay.
with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Je, to zní trošku blbě.
Why do I feel like she's different than I expected?
Skoro jako by to byla normální osoba, a ne jako nějaký zloun.
Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
Now that you hyped it up.
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
Thank you. Hey, Paimon, and you drink the dango milk.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination. Even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual taste. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Nemá neobvyklý taste, ale nepopulární taste.
I see. Well, That can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door to door delivering them.
I'll just force it upon everyone.
No, Almighty Shogun, that's too much.
Jo, zní to trošku jako FBI, open up! Vemte si svůj dango milk!
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on Dango milk.
To jo, ale nepotřebujeme tady dělat FBI open up meme. Jako nepotřebujeme tady dělat FBI open up, tady je ten Real Commission. Vezměte si dango milk. So, you want another cup?
Oh, I would No. No need. That would be needlessly indulgent. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House.
Jo, to vytvořila.
Sort of light novels.
Jo, to vlastně ona založila. Miko založila Yai Publishing House, proto se to tak jmenuje.
She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Sure.
Let's go and have a look.
Well, let's go and have a look indeed. We traverse the mortal plane. To zní jak... jenom tahleta věta prostě frázovaná takhle, prostě se mi hned dostal flashbacky na D&D a jak prostě občas party může zajít na jiný plane. Prostě jako by tady bylo několik planeů a planar travel byla věc. Hi.
Shogun.
Shogun.
Almighty Shogun. What brings you to the Yai Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Yes. Any recommendations?
Wow.
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the Almighty Shogun's take.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
Oh, Twitter would like to differ.
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
Jenom slova? Really? That's obrázky.
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Don't be nervous.
Well... Okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition.
Yep.
I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form.
Jsem to udělal jako meme podle jednoho youtubera, který říká podobně frázovanou věc. On to fakt říká taky takhle. This novel is amazing!
Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay. Let's go then. Huh. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material? I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations? Take this one, for example. The good thing of being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat Sansetias to become stronger.
Být jakože je lepší být reinkarnován za něco víc simple, protože víc život je pak víc simple?
It's so long. Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating Sansetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
Mají tam jako maso na špici, myslím?
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device.
It's whatever the author wants it to be.
So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable?
Ok, nemá rád fikci. Možná ani fantasy. Takže fikci a fantazii radši opatrně.
Also, I'm fairly certain that Hilly Trolls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting Hilly Troll life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
Fads have no place in eternity. Fads have no place in eternity.
How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy. This will be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
Read the titles. League of Martial Arts, Daily Life Romance, Regards. To je ta Reincarnation Adventure Story. League of Martial Arts bude o tom fucking klanu, který je ten Jinkyu členem, jak to napsal on, že jo. Jsem zvědavej. Life made me a fighter when I just want to be a writer. The book is a martial arts story set in Liyue, focusing on a fight between different gangs. The protagonist aspires to become only to become humble novelist, but gets caught up by the world of gangster because of unparalleled martial arts ability. The selling point of the story is that the protagonist never joins any faction, but is constantly assumed to be a reclusive master of one faction or another. The martial arts pros see the protagonist as their enemy and are always making a scene. The protagonist is stuck in the middle of all this while clinging tight to the dream of becoming a novelist.
What a strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly?
Yeah.
Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world.
It's all about the journey.
You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A, right?
Jo. Tady máme vybrat 3 a tady jsou jenom 3. Takže vybereme doslova každou z nich. No, to je trošku přímočarý, to mě trošku mrzí. Ale oh well. Tak přečteme tu Reincarnation Story první a necháme si tu jednu novou na potom. OK, to je na reinkarnace. Reborn as Raiden Shogun with unlimited power. In this book, the protagonist is struck by lightning beneath a thunder sakura and wakes up to discover that he has become the Raiden Shogun. Kámo, to by bylo trošku jiný, halo. A to bych docela, jestli to úplně dokážu představit. Ne jako přímo tohle, ale něco obdobného, prostě. Že prostě nějaký normí prostě je v nějaký zemi, nebo nějakým království, nebo nějakým tomhletom. Což má nějakýho krále, královnu, nebo císaře, nebo císařovnu a prostě nějakýho velkýho vládce. A pak se prostě transformují nějakým způsobem záhadným na toho vládce nebo vládkyni. Prostě najednou. A ještě tady je naznačený, že je jako on, jako he, has become Raiden Shogun, což je ona. Takže on nejenom změnil postavení úplně od dola nahoru, ale on změnil i pohlaví. Jako what? Prior to this event, the protagonist is a nobody who gets bullied by everyone. Říkám úplně dolů. But after becoming Raiden Shogun, he acquires unlimited power. The appeal lies in the euphoria of going from powerlessness to omnipotence. And in the protagonist's inner journey to get to know a female body, I guess? Jako nejenom, že okusí nově získanou nekonečnou sílu, která není až tak nekonečná, jak se může zdát, ale taky si bude muset zvyknout na ženské tělo, protože to je taky věc. To tam prostě je jasně naznačený, že prostě změní i pohlaví a jako what the hell. Finally bringing freedom low self-esteem, sure. But it's hard to see how the story would develop after the protagonist literally becomes the right Shogun.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around.
Já jsem to viděl plno knih, které jsou absolutně normální, tak jak to, že to jsou teďkon tyhle?
Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble.
I think it's quite original. It doesn't paint the Shogun in a bad light.
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable.
And daily life romance. This chaotic epic is the tale of my youthful love life. This book is about the love stories between a very mediocre man and 7 beautiful women. It is a chronological account of the protagonist's daily life, featuring many amusing anecdotes. The writing is solid, the prose is elegant, and the author brilliantly brings out the unique charm of each character in the story. But the story stops at a crucial moment when the main character's childhood sweetheart is about to confess their love to him.
The suspense is killing Paimon! Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood.
I hope she finds happiness.
Yeah! She has so much love to give. She deserves it! The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
I don't know.
All of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Only one way to find out. Hi. Měli tam jenom 3.
Tell me you found some good stories.
Well, first off, there's the martial arts story about a Liyue gang member that's not a gang member.
Are people in Liyue really so complex these days?
Jo, docela jo.
Even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, he has a rare dedication to justice.
Jo, to je definitivně Jinkyu. To zní hodně jako Jinkyu.
Where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma? If so, I will instruct one of the commissioners to bring him to me on his arrival. I would very much like to spar with him.
He's a fictional character. He doesn't exist.
I když je předloha.
What about the antagonists, though? Don't you have any thoughts about
the antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly? What can I say? They're bad people, and they all got what they deserved. End of story.
A doesn't seem interested in the supporting characters at all. So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh?
Po téhle jedné knize a po té druhé, kterou ti přečetl název na začátku.
Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae publishing house, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time.
It is human nature to seek change.
I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia. But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change, but I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me.
Don't mention it. We're just out here to have some fun.
This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion.
It's been quite an occasion for me as well.
I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
Well, why don't we take a photo?
Ooh, great idea! Ace had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Jo, byly ve tvý době foťáky, který uchovávají momenty v obrázcích?
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
Well, find a lovely spot. A nestojí tam? Ne, ale pro jistotu.
So, what are we supposed to be doing?
Tady ten kluk pořád modlízí se k Raiden Shogun ohledně té jeho věci, co je ta jeho daily commission. A my s tím Raiden Shogun stojí přímo za ním. Strike a pose!
A photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time, so it makes a great souvenir.
A taky to zachycuje jeden moment na věčnost.
Okay, so what exactly is striking a pose?
The photo is a visual representation.
I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you, right?
Jo, ale nic příliš crazy, alright?
The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems.
Aww.
How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This isn't coming naturally to me at all.
Pro tebe? Jsem splitnutý mezi dvěma. Jedno, protože mi to dává smysl vzhledem k jejímu rozpoložení emočnímu a obecně. A mezi druhým, který chci dát ze zvědavosti částečně. A nevím. Když je pravda, že kdyby Raiden Shogun, ta loutka, co tu většinou, co byla ta, co byla tady dole za časů toho Vision Hunt Decree, tak by, pokud ji někdo viděl, tak by vypadala jí pod jednou z těch dvou možností. Buď stern and serious, nebo graceful and dignified, jak prostě někde je prostě na veřejnosti, tak by vypadala nějak takhle z jednou z těch dvou. Takže možná právě proto, aby jsme zachytili speciální moment během lomeno po téhleté emoční změně, tak bychom jí mohli říct, aby vypadala spíš casual, protože to je něco, co by ta předešlá Raiden Shogun nikdy neudělala. Protože to je Raiden Shogun z minulosti. Tohle je A, ne Raiden Shogun. A A should be relaxed and casual.
Casual. How about this? This feels quite natural.
Come on. Tam dají button jenom, aby mi zvedli zvědavost, jestli nestrekne jinou pózu. Teď z toho mám prostě hrozný nutkání to kliknout. A jenom proto, aby jsme jí tak nenamáhali s tím a aby jsme jí netrápili prostě. How do you pose? Jak zapózovat? Co je správná póza? Jak to udělat? Já nevím. Tak aby jsme jí příliš nestresovali s novou věcí, kterou absolutně nechápe, tak prostě that works.
Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from.
Jo, dáte mi pick a good spot to take a picture. Hey. There you go. You enter, take a photo. Co to je? Bože, je to taky takhle ze strany. Si takhle možná udělám fotku pro sebe. Takhle, ona takhle na jedné straně té fotky jako na jedné straně z centru a spíš na druhé straně z centru zhruba ve stejné vzdálenosti v pozadí tamhle ta Grand Naruka Myšren, kde je Jaemiko. Si udělám fotku a si ji dám do oběhu na svý pozadí. Jo, já tu fotku takhle udělám. Zhruba nějak stejně. A to je hrozně sensitive. Počkej, já si můžu zmenšit DPIčko tím botnem. Možná bude trošku lepší. Můžeme experimentovat. Jo, takhle. Ding! Show the picture to A. There you go.
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another copy of me. But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk.
It's just a record. It's not the real you.
I turned out poorly because I felt rather rigid. But it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
That's what makes it so special.
It's eternity.
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again. So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me? If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
We gave her a crisis.
That's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, traveler.
Over to you, Lumina. It's a little bit like you and the Shogun.
Hey, that's right. Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that.
So your existence isn't singular.
My existence? I think I understand. I am me. There is only one of me. But I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what form I exist in. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence. Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging?
Inazuma will always be Inazuma, no matter how much time passes.
Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma.
Right.
Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened. Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so noisy down there?
Někdo si vybral na přemýšlení stejný spot.
Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the matter?
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Yep, let's find out what's going on.
Yay! Let's find out what's going on. Follow Ippei. Follow Ippei with Nippei and Sanpei.
Hey, Ippei, what's the matter?
Máme tu jenom u sebe jednoho extra hosta, nevšímat.
It's you.
Hi.
The almighty Shogun. You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Are you looking for him any chance?
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time. But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission.
Tumultuous.
Does this have anything to do with Kujo Kamaji?
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus you, you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest, but I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's no way it should have gone on this long. I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then...
But maybe they just haven't finished.
Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that.
We can go check things out for you.
No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the negotiations. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations.
Jo, všichni si kecnou na zadek.
Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish it.
That's commitment right there. That's
Thank you so
awesome.
much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too. Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope everything goes smoothly.
Yay. The fabric of constancy. Where is it again? Uvnitř této sekundární hory? No, tak to bude asi nejlepší ze zhora, než ze zdola nahoru. Tohle je možná trošku dál, ale vyjde to v podstatě na stejno. Jakož dolů se traveluje mnohem rychleji než nahoru. That's over here. Enter the sacred outpost. Vypadá jako tajná báze nějakých treasure hoarderů. Hidden mountain base. Following intelligence got from Ippei, discovered the Takatsukasa's clan's hidden base. The Tenryou Commission is in a precarious state, and Kujo Kamaji has not returned. What happened? Well, let's explore.
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains.
Maybe to evade detection?
I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
Slyším tu battle hudbu. Yep, trial. Ale já jelikož jí mám, tak nemám žádný pátý slot, ale prostě my ji vylevelovali. Wait, come back. Oh, takovouhle kosu. No tohle ti taky osvěží život.
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
Jsem říkal, že to bude nějaká treasure hoarder like báze. Že ono to vypadá jako, že tu jsou treasure hoardeři. Vytáhneme legendární meč. Šing. Můj treasure sense mě vyhnul trapce. Bye. A zbojím. Jsi byl rozebrán. Huh. Nope. Not going anywhere.
There is no escape.
A red billowing surge!
Hey. Go, me. Show them. A ty, když se zase ultiny trošku nestakovaly.
Illusion shattered.
Rest and rebuild! Here comes the fireworks!
Boom!
The fuse is lit!
Ooh.
Enhanced Animo Module 75!
Shine down.
Animo Test 6308! Absorption Test!
Illusion shattered.
Hiya! Another door is down. A je tam schovaná bedna.
It's my lucky day.
There is no escape.
Allow me!
How's this?
Co takhle? Aplikace 3 elementů najednou. Wet, overload, vaporize, electrocharged. Já si počkám. Oh, hi. Kairagi, Dancing Thunder and Fire and Might. Nope.
Rest and rebuild! Covenant of the Deep! Stand clear! Absorption test! Animal hypostasis emulation! Hold the line!
Illusion shattered.
Animal test 6308! Absorption test!
There is no escape. Now ye shall perish. Absurd. Illusion shattered.
What? Raiden Shogun s nima totálně zatočila. All fall before her almighty blade. Well. Ještě jedna bedna těsně před koncem. To je také se? Tohle vypadá jako konverzace, ne jako bojiště, takže good. Hello.
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the Almighty Shogun worrying about.
Jo, jasně.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
Jo, jasně.
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced... You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
To je hodně dobrá pointa. Good job, Phoenix Wright.
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
A všichni ty gardi za tebou a za dveřma za tebou jsou co?
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryou commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone
Wow.
who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Wow, takhle hardcore na to půjdeš, jo?
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryou commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since.
Damn. To je docela zajímavý.
If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel. Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Well...
Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryou commissioner. Does not a single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryou Commission. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt Decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong, but that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
No, to je pravda. A on se ani nepokusil. A to je největší selhání oboho.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been. But if nothing else, And right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform. Just as the Shogun said a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless, but I accept. Come forward.
Will I have to do something? Lumina tam stojí. hodně v pozoru.
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn, Almighty Shogun.
Damn. To je možná poprvé, co bojuje s polármou a ne s mečem. Look at that fire in his eyes. Yep. Yep. And that's a wrap. Yep. It's already over.
Anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the Almighty Shogun's will.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui's strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, Almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
Yeah, sure. Well, ten týpek je totálně rozmordovaný. Ale držel se statečně až do konce. I když, jak sám přiznal, bylo to naprosto zbytečné a nikdy neměl šanci. Oh well. Jsme nad Yashiro Commission.
When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the
Jako
Shogun,
docela, jo.
she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought.
Maybe that's what he was expecting.
I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but he has shown me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryou Commission?
A je Kujo Sara pořád naživu, nebo fakt umřela?
Not a chance.
Tvojí rukou.
Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased. Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes. The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies. I have much to contemplate in the days to come, but at least I can now see the way ahead.
Will you rule Inazumy directly? Even though, kdyby to tak, kdyby rulovala direktně, tak by ta loutka neměla důvod existence, takže to je blbost.
I think I'll leave that to the Shogun.
See?
The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is. This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryou Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear in no time. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
Next time I'll bring you some souvenirs. Next time I'll bring you some more souvenirs.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm ready to head back now. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Okay, see you next time! Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end. The only thing left to do is return the past permit to Yae Miko.
Yeah. To je taky věc. Překvapuje mě, že i když to skončilo, takže mi pořád, že v podstatě to udělají jako součást toho questu, jakože jako logický spár věcí musí Lumina se vrátit a vrátit tu permitu, ale nemá to žádný moc velký účel, ale necháme vás to udělat. So, here's the permit.
Did you know? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it.
Yeah, you tell me about various things that happened with A.
How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself.
I thought about it. You and the Shogun enjoy teasing each other, don't you?
It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she's finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take? That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
Yeah, It seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves.
Je to možnost. Ta věc, kolem který se honí hodně rumors a game theory, na to udělal video, který jsem samozřejmě viděl, takže jsem mnohem líp informovaný o té věci, která je silnější než jakýkoliv archoni. I všechny dohromady. Něco, na co ani archoni sami nemají vůbec prostě žádnou moc. The heavenly principles.
Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does in fact get quite lonely.
What? But she said she doesn't need company.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
Yeah, you don't count. Act 1 complete. Reflections on mortality. Ding. Pochopitelná odměna. Hi, Miko. You're still here?
Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Můžeme probrat ty určitý věci. Yes. Takže jedno po druhý. Možná tohle a pak na konci tohle. So about the dango milk.
I have no doubt that she immensely enjoyed that drink. I'm sure she was as happy as can be. What she really wanted to say was this. How soon do you think you could open a branch in the plain of Euthymia? Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, the light novels.
Don't you think it's a fun idea? Someone being reborn as the Raiden Shogun? That's all that light novels are supposed to be. A bit of fun. For her, though... Yes, probably a little too avant-garde.
Takže jsme se v podstatě second-hand cestou dozvěděli její názor, její potenciální názor na tu Raiden Shogun Incarnation novelu. Takže víme její názor na 2 ze 3 jenom z tohohle jednoho videa. Jej.
Ooh, maybe I should commission a sequel. Reborn as Guji Yai. What do you think?
Yae Publishing House. Nová novela z Yae Publishing House. Reborn as Guji Yae from Yae. The amount of Yae Miko in this book, holy shit.
Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, about the Raiden Shogun puppet.
The puppet, yes. I've also heard that changing a puppet's operating rules is extremely difficult. It's most likely the first time in history anyone has faced this issue. You can imagine how hard it must be, given that it has successfully flummoxed the wise and powerful A. This is one problem that even the Muso no Hitotachi will not be able to solve. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
The Muso no Hitotachi. Well. Jej, máme tu obě vedle sebe. Jej. Like, yay. They're looking at each other. Yay. Se na sebe dívají. Já doufám, že v podstatě ještě máme Yaemiko side story v budoucnosti a Raiden Shogun side story druhý kolo. Takže ještě Yaemiko side story a Raiden Shogun druhý kolo. A pak ještě Sangonomi a Kokomi může něco vyvést nebo mít nápad se domluvit na nějakou kooperací s Raiden Shogun nebo prostě s Narukami Islandem jako takovým, když už ta válka je u konce. A nebo se potřebuje, nebo bude potřebovat sama sebe srovnat, jelikož většinu svého života by žila ve válce. A to je zase na Kokomi, co bude ona řešit. Ale to bude všechno. Tady už jsme skončili s contentem pro dnešek. Dělali jsme hodně miniquestů a Raiden Shogun se svým sidequestem. Viděli jsme Jaimiko. A teďkon zbývá jenom se podívat na naše wishingové finále. Tak, zpátky v menším střihu, jenom menší pauzičku jsem potřeboval udělat, protože jsem taky koukal, jak dlouho nám trvalo celý dnešní díl a jenom hrubého času to je, jako obvykle, to většinou bývá 3 hodiny. protože prostě toho jako nestěžuju si, jako jsem rád, když to zabere tak 2 hodiny plus, protože je to aspoň protože je to hodně kontentu a rád vyzobnu z téhle hry každý malinký drobeček. Tak, Anyway. Příběh s Raiden Shogun a.k.a. Chapter 1 z momentálních 2 je velmi interesting. Trošku jsem si přál, aby bylo o 1 nebo 2 víc. Možná jeden encounter, který mohl být teoreticky možný tam nebo tam. Taky jsem tam jedna zmínka navíc, která nepadla, která by byla teoreticky možná a úplně lehká, prostě to říct nebo rozvést myšlenku a prostě potvrdit některé věci a zmínit nějaký jména určitý, protože je víme. Takže jenom takový menší jako chtíče nevyhnutelný pro ještě trošku víc. Tak, anyway, byl asi můj souhrn i nad myšlenkou pro to, co tu stalo. Celkem ratuju good. Bylo to o hodně lepší, než jsem čekal. Jsem hrozně z toho nadšenej. Tam hromada momentů, které byly hodně super. Takže jdem na to vyšovací finále. Banner pro dnešek je Twirling Lotus Nilo, Dance of Lotus Light. Další obligátní Sumeru postava. Protože Sumeru vyšlo, tak teď bude clusterfuck Sumeru postav. Tak, here you go. Další Sumeru postava a jako sekundáritu samozřejmě Albedo, který doplňuje Double Event Wish systém, který tu je zaveden od určitý doby. A jelikož jsme dostali určitou rewardu, tak si můžeme pořídit další Fate tady. Což nás přináší náš počet wishballů na 60. Což je rekordní počet, nebo ten nejvyšší počet, co jsem dosáhl možná jenom jednou v minulosti. A taky je to docela funny mít 60 teďkon, když v minulém díle jsem myslím měl tak 20. Tak prostě jenom během toho meziprostoru z minulýho dílu, kdy si říkám, že budu muset zpomalit, což je totálně možný a vyšovat s těma druhýma, kterých jsem měl hodně, tak prostě příštím díle prostě kliknete na příští video a z 20 je najednou 60. A to jsem to není ani, že bych to prostě trval dlouho a skipnul banner, tohle je ten banner přímo potom z minulého dílu. Jako pravda, chybí tam 6,5 dne už jenom, zase z 30 dní, ale stejně, protože tady máme taky skoro 60. Takže dáme asi dva wishbally. Je to Archon side story, A Archon side story jsou občas na stejném levelu jako Archon questy. Jako kdyby to byl side story o komukoliv jiným, tak bych vůbec neváhal. Prostě jeden ten půl, a když ten jeden ten půl bude opravdu hrozný, tak druhý. Ale tohle by možná zasluhovalo 2 povinný. Protože to je na stejný úrovni důležitosti jako Archon Quest. No takhle, dám jeden ten půl se zvýšeným chtíčem a pravděpodobností na druhý. A pokud oba dva budou mizerný, tak pokud první bude mizerný, tak dám druhý, ale teďkon je to spíš, pokud i ten druhý bude mizerný, tak dám třetí možná. No, když ten druhý bude mizerný tady, tak třetí dám tady. Abych nevyžral všechny tyhle na jeden raz, protože tady jich mám taky hodně. Anyway, to by byl asi zhruba plán, tak let's get cracking. A uvidíme, co dostaneme za finish rewardu for today. Takže pray for RNGesus. Nic hned spálky, takže budeme dramatizovat. Prosím, nějaký charakter, hlavně ne jungling. Kdokoliv kromě jungling bude naprosto v pohodě. Jako jungling vezmu taky, ale tam mám u ní na maximální konstelaci a nic moc mi k ničemu nebude a ani ji moc nepoužívám, takže to ani nebude milostný pohled na dobrou postavu, ale jenom pohled na jednu z mnoha postav, kterou nepoužívám moc. In any case, let's get clicking. Number 2. Pejdo, hned spálky. Yay. Ty? Technicky vzato je možný, že dropne víc věcí, ale teď už je možná tak mizivá šance. A technicky vzato je to možný. Technicky vzato jako tam může být něco úplně na konci dalšího 4kovýho, ale většinou tomu tak nebude, tak se tím nějak proklikáme, budeme mít Beidou. To je taková uprostřed. Tu moc nepoužívám, ale je hodně blízko k tomu, abych ji používal. Máme další blik. Captain of our crew, the Crux. Na ní mám ještě jen jedna. Ding. Let's see. Ne, že nemáme ani jedno. Máme už 4 dokonce. Takže už 5. Crimson Tidewalker. Levelový mega boost na Stormbreaker abilitu. Což bude ta ultina s tím elektroshieldem, co dává elektrodamage těm, kdo se dotýkají. A finále je Bane of Evil. During the duration of Stormbreaker, the electro resistance of opponents is decreased. Interesting. Well, jsme měli power up na Beidou. A jo, je jakožto je Archon side story a je to jako Archon quest, tak si to zasluhuje aspoň 2 puly. Je to důležitá věc. Dál, myslím, máme na programu jednu další menší side story. Takže tam uděláme zase 1 půl a druhý jenom když ten první bude nějaký mizerný. Takže Archon Quest style 2 půly aspoň. Praying to RNGesus for our good luck. Barbara! Healerka všech různých grup. Very important. A myslím, že to je poprvé, co jsem jí dostal takhle. Protože si nepamatuju, že bych ji nikdy takhle viděl. Nebo minimálně to bylo už hodně dlouho. A ironicky je to postava, kterou hodně používám ze všeho nejvíc, protože je prostě healovací jádro každý grupy. Ach jo. Další 4. With Sith. Well, máme z toho double 4, aspoň. Takže nadprůměrný výsledek. A vzhledem k tomu, že to je Barbara, tak bych řekl, že to je velmi good výsledek. Tak, prohlédneme si naší poslední konstelace pro Barbaru. To už bude 4. a tohle je tam mezi těma 2 level upama, takže to bude nějaká další pasivka. Attentiveness be my power. Every opponent Barbara hits with her charge attack regenerates 1 energy for her. The maximum of energy can be regenerated in this manner. With any 1 charge attack. Takže může regenerovat svoji energii na její healovací ultinu tím, že bude charge atakovat prostě. What? Ding. OK. Tady to je tohleto Shobigin ultina. A tady to je hodně zajímavý. To jako mě udivilo poprvé, co jsem to přečet. When Barbara is in the party but not on the field, takže and one of your own party members falls, automatically revives the fallen character, fully restores the revived character to 100%, and once every 15 minutes. Ona doslova prostě, když jí máte v party, tak vám dá jeden free instantní revive. A na 100% ještě. Jako, what? To je prostě nejvíc what the fuck abilita. Jako Barbar prostě udělali hrozně super mega healující a pak ostatní jenom trochu a teď prostě se jí nikdo nevyrovná. Takže skoro každá parta ji tam má, protože prostě je healing as fuck. Z toho ještě regeneruje energii automaticky 1 za 10 sekund. Ten její skill rychleji dává hydro damage bonus. A teď se ještě její energie bude regenerovat 2 cestou najednou. Takže wow. Taký mám koukám taky. Celkem vylevlený tady ty věci. Yeah. Měl bych? Tohle je o 3, takže to je taky na 6. Jo, to je na stejné úrovni. Maybe. Se nad tím zamyslím někdy příště. A možná to udělám. In any case, já děkuji, že jste se dívali na dnešní zajímavě naplněný díl Genshinu. Uvidíme se příště u něčeho ne až tak high class, ale pořád určitě celkem fun. Děkuji, že jste se dívali a pojďte spát, tak dobrou noc.